back again for another amazing interview, another amazing guest. She goes by the name of Queen of Harlem. She's coming on the show tonight. She got a new book that's out. It's called The Queen of Harlem Commandments. I want y'all to show her some love and some support. You know, we got the Queen of Harlem coming on the show. I want to congratulate President Biden. And I want to congratulate our first female African-American vice president. And also want to let y'all know that the Beat 139, we start back up this Wednesday, you know, with hot guests, hot topics. We're going to turn up. We've been in the game for 3 years, and we're going to let y'all know why we Harlem. You know, we had over 300-something guests on there, so you know how we do. We also do red carpet events. We also come out in the community with the cameras and stuff like that. We do it all. We bigger than just a podcast show. Everybody knows the Beat 139. You know, we're going to start this thing back up. We took a little break, but we're going to start this thing back up. But right now, we got a guest coming on. She goes by the name of the Queen of Harlem, Michelle Small. She's about to come on the show. She's an amazing person, you know, well known in the community. And we're going to talk to her. We're going to get her story. So while we wait for the Queen of Harlem to come on, I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit about the Beat 139 and how we're going to shut this thing down starting on Wednesday. You know, you tune in at 7 p.m. and we got live interviews. You go on our YouTube channel and we right there at 7 p.m. And, you know, we got pushing 3 million views, so you know we heavy in the game, we're very popular. So we appreciate y'all support, helping us get there. So we got the Queen of Harlem about to pull up, and I want to thank y'all. We wait to connect. Hopefully we can connect, and we connect. The Queen of Harlem.
What's going on?
You know, sometimes you get technical difficulties, you know.
Okay, I'm aware.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm great, actually. I can't complain.
Yeah, you looking good. You looking good. I see you.
I look a goddamn mess. I'm in front of a funeral, but I said I was never gonna not let you down. So,
and I appreciate you coming to the show. We got a lot of people pulling up right now. You know, they're checking you out. So, how was your day today? Let's start like that. How was your day?
My day was good. My day was good. My day was really good. I had a photo shoot today because I have products coming out. So,
yeah, who?
Products. I have dice and T-shirts and mugs.
Okay. So you still working? You still doing your thing?
I can't stop.
Right, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
I can't stop.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. So you got a book that's coming out. Is it already out? Queen of Harlem Commandments.
Yes.
Let's talk about that for a second.
Right now, you know, the crazy thing about it is doing way better. I'm not prepared for anything because it's doing way better than I anticipated. I really didn't want to write a book. And right now it's like Amazon's bestseller. And it's been Amazon bestseller since it's been out, since August 25th.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you can you give people a little inside scoop of what it's about, just a little bit? Not too much?
Yeah, well, no, I could definitely give it, because you know, honestly, when I wrote the book, it wasn't like for a financial thing. It was more so, you know, people could hear my story and see that they could win as well. So, right. I mean, so if I say everything that's on the book, it wouldn't really matter to me because it wasn't, I mean, I made money during it, but it wasn't about the money initially. Dame had called me. He read like some of my story. I mean, I used to write little things and he would read it. And he kept saying, Michelle, write some more. I was like, no. He was like, I want you to write a book. I was like, no, I don't want to write a book. But then what happened was I had went to jail twice for a gun. Mm-hmm. And then I was able to get my broker's license. And when I was in school, it was a young girl. She had been to jail and she was like, I can't get my broker's license because I got a felony. I got 2. So it's like, you know, I mean, it was just so people can understand, because society have you think when you make a mistake or when you do wrong that it's just over for you. And I just wanted to show them that it's not over.
Okay.
So that's what basically it's about. So
That's
when you
good.
see me now and then you see me then, you be like, that's not the same person. I
Come a
was a
long
little
way,
messy.
huh?
Very messy.
Come a long way, huh?
A very long way.
So you grew up in Harlem, but so how was life growing up as a young girl?
You know, when I grew up in Harlem, but my mother was on drugs and my father got murdered when I was 1.
Okay.
So I was like pretty much on my own since I was 15. I had my own apartment since I was 15.
Okay. So being a 15-year-old, growing up like basically on your own, did you face any type of, obstacles that caused you any
Plenty.
problems and stuff like that?
Plenty. You know, my grandmother, she was the type of person, like she didn't have money, but she took care of everybody in the hood. So it'd be franks and beans, but the whole corner got franks and beans. And
Right.
that's the way I ended up being. So I had an apartment when I was 15 and 30 niggas lived in there. There's 4 niggas on the couch, 4 niggas in my room, 4 niggas, so that's why when people be saying, oh, bro, the bro it means a lot to me because we really struggle from nothing together. So it's not
Right.
like, oh, I just met them this year and say, bro, no, we all have 25 years of friendship. They was all on my couch, bro. I had to go out of town and transport to feed everybody. So it's when I say bro, our bro code is like totally different than what people say bro to.
Right. All right. So any schooling involved with that, or just let me just do what I got to do to get right?
You know, like I said, I grew up broke, so I was like, I ain't gonna be broke. Right. I didn't like the feeling, so I did completely anything. Like, only thing I ain't do is fuck with no bread. Everything else, I didn't transport. I've been to Jamaica. I've been in every country there is. I sold every drug there is.
Right.
And that, but you do overcome that. You do grow out of it. You do mature, and you can't let nobody tell you that. You can't succeed because of what your past was. Because my past was hard.
Right. Do you ever do any time?
Yeah. But when I did do time, it wasn't for me. It was actually for someone else. I had an apartment in North Carolina, and the drugs was left in the apartment. And when I got back, the apartment was in my name, so they locked me up.
Wow.
When they locked me up, I'm sitting in jail. I'm thinking that he gonna come and like it's his shit. He coming, and then I was like, you know what? He gonna bail me out. Nigga left me for dead. So I paid my own money, bailed myself out, and when I got out, he was like, Michelle, girls usually fold. He said, so that's the reason why I didn't put the bread up. But then he tried to give it to me, but it was after I started.
Wow.
So that was it for me. So yeah, they gave me a 5-year sentence on my first offense, 5-year sentence, but I didn't do it 5 years. I did it came down to 1 year, which I only did like 5 months off the 1 year and a year on house arrest.
Okay. What year was that?
Good God. I was in North Carolina. That was before, it had to be about 23 years ago.
Okay, that's a good while ago.
Yeah, good long time ago.
Okay. So when you came out, what kind of mindset did you have?
Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. What's the name? Because I bailed myself out, and when you go to jail, you take a big loss. I was up, so I took a super, super hit. So I went to Tennessee and started hustling in Tennessee.
Okay.
And then from Tennessee, I don't know. I be having this vision with like God be saving me, and then once He be saving me, I don't be turning back. Like we was on a corner and I'm hustling in Tennessee, and the police came, and it's like 30 of us out there. And we were gambling. Like in Tennessee, they was playing 7-Eleven, but I play CeeLo because I'm from Harlem.
Right.
So they taught me CeeLo. They taught me 7-Eleven, and I taught them CeeLo. And we all outside gambling, but gambling is illegal. So when the police came, They was like, I had a bag of crack in my pocket. They was like, everybody, I mean, go to the side, but I'm the only girl. And
Mm-hmm.
it's 29 niggas. And I put the crack under my feet right before they got there. And they was like, he was like, you all right? I was like, yeah. He was like, well, why are you here with all these guys? I was like, I'm waiting for my mother. He was like, you know what? It's a paddy wagon full of guys. We're not going to put you in there. We're going to put you in a separate one. So I'm like, oh, God. I was like, God, if you get me out of this one, I promise I'm out of Tennessee in the morning. And they put all the guys in the car. And then he was like, you know what? This is your lucky day. I'm going to let you go.
Mm.
So when he said it was my lucky day, you're going to let me go, I couldn't move because I got crack under my feet.
Yeah.
So he was like, what you waiting for? I was like, I'm waiting for my mother to come pick me up. He was like, all right. So when they pulled off, he was like, I picked it up, put it in my pocket. I gave it to the nearest crackhead. I ain't charge him nothing. Just gave it to him. I was like, I'm out of there. And that night, everybody came home because they didn't. It wasn't no charge. It was just that we were gambling.
Right.
And from then on, I left Tennessee. I ain't never go back. That was it for me. Like when I be like, God, get me out of this one, I ain't gonna do it no more. I'm the type of like, yeah, God, I ain't doing it no more. That's it for me.
Yeah. All right, so check it out. So now, some time went by and stuff like that. So let's talk. Let's take it to another level, right? So I know you for doing a lot of things for people in the community.
Mm-hmm.
When did all that start?
That started from me not having, like, my graduation. I didn't have nothing to wear, and I was valedictorian, so I was super smart, but I ain't have shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to go to school. So that's the reason why I don't want a kid to go through, not excelling because of clothes or something, some of that silly shit. So that's why I don't mind doing. That's why I do the back to school drive, the Christmas drive. My brother, Christmas every year, I waited for Christmas for my grandmother to give me gifts, and my brother gave them away one year. I hated him. I ain't never speak to him like that since then. And every Christmas, I make sure a kid have a toy and clothes because I know how I feel not to have it. So
That's good.
It basically comes from me not having.
So that just gave you like the energy to like, see, I'm gonna start helping people out because I remember when I didn't have.
Period.
And a lot of people talk about you, all the things that you do for the community. Because a lot of people get money and they forget about their community.
But see that, like I said, I had a lady named Patsy, which she's not even my aunt. She's my cousin aunt. And she did so much for me, like financially. So it was somebody that helped me. So that's why I don't mind helping.
Right. Okay. So let me ask you a question. So you're a young female black entrepreneur. When did it all start for you? You got a beauty salon and real estate. What else you do?
I got the beauty salon. I got a real estate. I got a spa. I got a juice bar that opens next month. And I flip houses.
Where the juice bar gonna be at?
119th and 5th.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you. You're the first person I told. I be liking to keep stuff quiet until I actually open because these niggas be crazy.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm gonna come show
I don't
love. I'm gonna
expose
pull up.
anything to grand open.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pull up, show some support.
Well, thank you kindly.
I'm definitely gonna pull up. So let me ask you a question. So you ever thought about, because your story is like serious, you ever thought about like doing a documentary or movie on your story?
I've been asked that about 4 times already. Like right now, I just, how right now it's just like everything is happening too fast. So I don't get caught up in that. Like I'm gonna do it eventually, but it ain't gonna be on everybody else's time. It's gonna be on when I'm comfortable with doing it.
Right.
Like I told you, it wasn't for that. This was for troubled youth, so they could see that I fucked up and I made it. So I wasn't prepared for all the stuff that's coming with the book.
Okay. So let me ask you another question. So where did you get the name the Queen of Harlem from?
Reggie. Reggie from Final Four. This might have been about 20, I don't know, it's like 20 something years ago. When everybody had their own little clique, it was J-Mo and them had the circle, and Big June had his. Carrio was from 14th Street. Aaron was from 55th. And everybody did their own thing, but nobody can get each other nobody can get people to do things together.
Mm-hmm.
So Reggie was like, it'd be crazy if we do one party together or whatever the case may be. So everybody tried to get it done, and they couldn't get it done. And you know me, I ask for anything I want. If I want it, I'm gonna ask.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked everybody, and then some niggas owe me favors, and even if they didn't want to do it, it's like, my nigga, let me get that favor you owe me. So eventually we had the party together, and the party was the biggest success. And after the party, it was like, so being that I was able to unify everyone, that's where the name Queen of Harlem came from.
Okay, so they couldn't get it done, but you got it done.
And I got it done. And after that, Reggie started calling me Queen of Harlem. And one day I was at a cookout. And this guy was like, Queen of Harlem. And I didn't know he was talking to me. I didn't know. And then, every time Reggie see me, he kept calling me. And then, eventually it stuck. But it came from Reggie from Final Four.
Yeah, Reg's my man. It's a good dude. It's my man. All right. So when you got that title, Queen of Harlem, did it make you feel like you got to own up to that name?
No, because I just be me. I'm me. Like, I wake up and do everything that I would normally do. Like, I'm not into none of that.
Right.
I'm not into that. Like, I don't give a fuck about titles. I don't do none of that stupid shit. So, I just wake up and be me. And hopefully I fulfill it. And if I don't, oh well.
Yeah.
Like, you understand? I'm not in competition with nobody. I don't have no goal to beat nobody, nothing. So, so I'm just here.
Exactly. You got the hustler spirit.
I will hustle. That I will.
That hustler spirit ain't like no other. You know what I'm saying?
And that I will do. I'll work 10,000 jobs no matter how much money I got.
So how long did it take you to finish the book?
The book took a while because I didn't want to do it.
Okay.
And then what happened was he stuck at me. He's like, oh, yo, Michelle, remember when such happened? Send me a chapter on that. So I would just be sending him stuff. And then collectively, I ended up having a whole book.
And how long has it been out?
The book came out August the 25th. So
it's been out a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
You had a couple book signings already, right?
I had one book signing at, what do you call it? Ventana in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Ventana's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When was that?
August 25th.
Okay. I think I've seen that on your Instagram.
Yeah, that was the only book signing.
Yeah, so you just gonna do one?
Like I said, this all is like pretty much new to me because it really wasn't for that. It just took off. More than I anticipated.
Right.
But but I'm definitely next week I go to the shelter, so I'm going to different shelters, and I do that easily. So I'm going to different shelters and speak to troubled youth. I got a bunch of that lined up. But far as like I said, I'm making money off it, which I'm happy. But that wasn't my intention.
So everything that you've been through and everything you accomplished, it inspires you to speak to the troubled youth, inspires you to give back, inspires you to do all that amazing stuff. Well, a lot of people would just be like, I went through all that, man, fuck that. I'm just going to do me. But you help people, and that's what I like about you the most. Because
that's like healing for me. Like, you understand? It's like how many Chanel bags I'm going to buy to make me happy. Like, I'd rather spend $5,000 on this one little shelter, and 9 times out of 10, one person out of the group I spent the money on going to be successful. So it's not about how much you accomplish, it's how much you make others accomplish. Like, I see mad niggas that I put on and they good. So that makes me feel good. Like, it's not all about me. I'm one of those, it's not all about me. Like, I like to see other things grow. I like to see what I can make grow. Because I'm good. So I want to see other things grow.
There you go. So is it safe to say that day that you stand with all the brothers down in Tennessee and you had your foot on the crack and they went in and you ain't moved, that turned your life around?
For Tennessee, hell no, I hustled after that. Just out of Tennessee. I said, God, I'm not coming back to Tennessee. I ain't go back to Tennessee. But I definitely hustled after that.
That's cool. That's all right, though. At least I like you because you're real. You know what I'm saying, Michelle? You're a real person. You're a beautiful person. You're a good person in the community. You know, and anything else going on that people need to know about that you got going on?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, I hope everybody, like right now, it's like COVID and these kids really don't have it. Touch some, I mean, like a dinner. Go take one of them kids in the shelter out. Do something like that. I mean, that's the only thing that makes me happy.
How you feel about
the less privileged. That's what I like.
How you feel about the election?
You know, I didn't care who won. I didn't like neither candidate. You know, because my first, honestly, Kamala, you know, I guess she'd be a good person, but I didn't like the fact that she gave maximum sentence to 1,500 people for marijuana, then was asked if she smoked marijuana, and she smiled. Like, my conscience is just too thick. I couldn't do nothing to somebody that wouldn't want done to myself. So, you know, of course, it's a bigger picture, but that right there, I ain't feel it. Especially on my first offense, I got a maximum sentence, so I was biased. Super biased.
Yeah, it's crazy out here, you know? Shit is definitely different.
Yeah, definitely different. I wasn't, you know, Trump needed to go, but I just wasn't a fan of neither candidate. Yeah,
I kind of felt the same way. I just, you know, you got to take the lesser of the two evils, as they say, you know? And, you know, you already know what Trump going to do, so we need to, you know, we got to get him out of there, you know?
Yeah, he got to go, but I just wasn't, the situation was pick your poison. And I didn't want to pick no poison. So I stayed out of that fight.
Yeah, that's cool.
No matter who the president is, I'm going to be all right. So I ain't give a fuck who won.
Talk about it. Be honest with you, I don't be feeling no different from one president to the next for many years.
Period,
point blank, be honest.
Because, in all reality, the president is just a puppet. Like, the legislation don't come from the president. The laws are made before the president. They just the person who display it and tell you what it is. But they don't make the laws.
Yeah, they got to go through Congress and all that to pass the law.
Period.
Anyway. You know?
And that don't even come from them.
Yeah, I know. But Michelle, listen, I'm going to cut the interview short because I know you got to go, you know, we got to go to, you know, where you got to go tonight, pay your respects. And I just want to thank you for coming on. You know, I've been trying to get you on for a while. And I appreciate you coming on.
Anytime.
Yeah. And you go ahead and pay your respects. And can you tell everybody your social media links?
It's Queen of Harlem, and my website. You know the crazy thing about it? I don't even know my website. How about that?
For business person, right? This might help some of the sales on your book too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's Queen of Harlem Commandments at Amazon.
Okay. You got www Queen of Harlem of New York City. That's one too.
Yes, but yeah, that's that. But the book is on right now. The book is only on Amazon. Okay.
All right. Thank you for coming to the show.
Anytime. Next time it'll be a way better situation. All right.
So next time we'll bring you over to the beat. You can come on in.
All right. Thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome. Have a great day. And I'll see you
too, sweetheart. Have a good one.
All right. See you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.